The market for drugs that treat chronic inflammatory diseases is approaching $70 billion. Victoria is poised to be at the focus of this, at the forefront of developing and identifying new pathways and new targets for this market. One of the major problems with the drugs that are out there today is that we don't understand the basic mechanisms of how these diseases even develop, how the cells that cause these diseases are regulated, and how we can turn them off.
Well, what's really exciting about Colby's work is the level of innovation. Colby works in an area of research called epigenetics, but he brings a very novel aspect to this.
What's happening in a chronic inflammatory disease is that the cells that are causing the disease are not acting how they should be acting. A major focus of the lab is studying a process known as epigenetic regulation of immune responses. And this is mediated by the methylation of specific proteins within cells that takes the signals from the external environment and converts them into signals into gene expression patterns that allow the cells to respond to their environment. And so we are studying a specific class of enzymes that regulate this pathway with the hope that we will be able to modulate the expression or the activity of these enzymes that will then allow us to control the development of an immune response.
He's very switched on to moving from that discovery through to the innovations that will allow that discovery to have an impact.
Everything that I do is based on the fact that it's going to be translated to an industrial partner who then can adapt our findings to expand on those and develop drugs.
This can lead to a very exciting drug development program and hence collaborations with industry and biotech.
I really moved to Victoria because I could see the future of collaborative research that existed in this area, and it's amazing.
The Veski Fellowship Scheme is a big statement from the Victorian government that says we really value innovators, we really value scientific research.
Having a body like Veski that provides funds, it provides networking, it provides just support and infrastructure support for me as a new person in a new country trying to learn the system and trying to learn the ropes has been invaluable. They've made my family feel welcome, they've made me feel welcome, and they've just opened doors that I never even knew existed. I think that it's the greatest job in the world. And so trying to get that into my own children and getting into kids in schools and all that is a major focus of what I want to do. And having the Victorian government behind sort of these basic research questions that it will give those kids a future to think about actually having a career in science and technology. That is really important for the developing of our economy as well. Convincing companies to invest in drugs that treat and modulate epigenetic modifiers is not a hard sell. The hard part is getting the foundational research to understand which ones to target, how to target them, and when to target them. It takes investment from governments that look far into the future. With places like Monash University, WeHi, and the University of Melbourne, there's a huge focus of immunological researchers here that really is world-renowned for its excellence and is what really brought me to Victoria.